Restaurant Week, we know it, we love it, kicks off, and it's all happening in person once again. Good news there. This comes as restaurants across New York City working to really bounce back from the pandemic. Pix 11's Kirsten Cole. She has the plum assignment this morning, live in the East Village. Where are you at this morning to kick Restaurant Week off?
You guys know that I always bring out my sharpest of elbows when it comes to fighting the other reporters for food assignments, and I'm happy to say that I won this morning. I am at Veselka in the East Village. It is New York City Restaurant Weeks, because we're going to go 5 weeks long. Let's talk about what makes this so special, besides the fact that these are all of our restaurants emerging from pandemic. I have with me this morning Alyssa Schmidt from NYC & Co. You guys kick this whole thing off and run it. What makes it so special this year?
This year it's so special because NYC Restaurant Week is back for in-person dining this summer. This has been 18 months in the making, so we're very excited to be able to invite New Yorkers and tri-state area visitors to visit over 500 restaurants across the boroughs in 75 different neighborhoods.
Okay, hold on. 500 restaurants. That's a lot of researching that I have to do. Let's say I'm a tourist coming in from out of town and I want something local so I can walk home easily after dinner.
So the best way to easily filter is on our website. It's nycgo.com/restaurantweek. And on there you can search by location, cuisine, different amenities. So it makes it really easy to narrow down the 500 restaurants.
I like it so much, Alyssa. And I want to bring in Jason, who is the owner of Veselka. And you have such a beautiful story about how you started and how you've been able to exist so long as a perfect Ukrainian outpost for delicious food.
Thank you. As I mentioned to you earlier, this is a third generation proprietor. We've been here 67 years, since 1954. My grandfather started this as a little soup stand, newsstand, and now we've morphed over the years into a 24-hour institution in the East Village, or we think in New York City. Unfortunately, because of COVID, we haven't been able to reopen for 24 hours, but we have decided to participate in Restaurant Week.
We love that. The soup that Grandpa was probably serving was?
Borscht,
of course,
which we make everything here homemade. We're offering our deluxe meat combination, which is a soup, salad. You get a stuffed cabbage. You get a variety of pierogies, which are handmade, smoked kielbasa from a meat market across the street. You definitely have to try some homemade, handmade potato pancakes.
I mean, that's like original comfort food. I could be eating this after a night out of pub crawling, or I can have it in the morning with applesauce. I mean, come on.
You can't go wrong, and we have the ability to sit outside. Indoor dining is fully open. We're very excited, and we hope that you come.
And I love the fact that Ukrainian food draws from so many different areas. Talk about who's going to be familiar with the tastes and the deliciousness of Ukraine.
Ukraine is part of Eastern Europe, so everybody has some connection to some Eastern European roots of some sort. Either it's Polish, Russian, Ukrainian, German, Jewish roots. I mean, it's comfort food. It brings you back to grandma. I mean, my grandma always would insist that you would never leave here hungry. So that's our motto. You're going to be full when you leave.
So if I were to come in after a late night, I would normally choose a diner for disco fries, but you're going to tell me to go for the potato pancakes with what? What should I top them?
No, we serve these with applesauce or sour cream. We also have a combo that we serve this with, topped with beef stroganoff or chicken paprikash. You can't go wrong. There's so many great things here to choose from.
And I was looking at your menu. You do a bacon and egg pierogi. Is that true?
We have a great brunch crowd. We have a variety of different pierogies. During the summer, we do different fruit pierogies, but we experimented with bacon, egg, and cheese, and that's our biggest seller on the weekends.
I mean, talk to me. You guys are terrific. We've got 5 weeks of Restaurant Week. You have 500 restaurants to choose from. Of course, Veselka needs to be on the list. Guys, we need to cut away from my live shot now because I need to inappropriately use my hands to eat all this food.
Okay, but here's the thing. Does, what's it called, Veselka have to-go containers?
Yes. Do they have to-go containers?
Exactly. Good. Good. Okay, we're getting there.
Is that?
Yes, of course.
Of course.
Great.
Some sort of
Thanks, Kirsten. So now you grab one of those to-go containers, pack it up, and bring it on back.
We're delivering a big office catering today.
Oh, Roger that. Come on. You know I'm fresh off vacation. I can't even think that quickly
anymore. She goes on vacation. She forgets that she's got to bring it back to us here in the studio.
Forgets everything.
She's like, duh, of course they do.
Right. But I like those sharp elbows.
Yeah.
I like them.
God, what's in that? Is that vodka in that glass? My goodness. Okay, good.
Bottoms up.
Never, never. All right, Kirsten, enjoy.